Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Pacific Grand Western Railway. Today, we are going to do a repair video, see if we can resurrect this. I think it's a mid-80s Bachmann, originally a 280 steam engine. It is missing some parts, but the drive line is, I'm hoping, will be able to be resurrected. I am missing the cab part and a few things, but I do have a spare cab piece in my parts somewhere. I'll locate it later date. But this is what we're going to be working on today, and we'll see if this is made in Hong Kong, this Bachmann, so it's not the Kadar drive, and it looks like the screws are screwed in with Phillips screws. So we'll see if it's any cracked gears and if it can be brought back to life. With that, I'm also going to be trying a different angle for filming. So with that, let's get into it. I'll set the camera around so that you get an overhead view of what I'm doing. Need to adjust one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, take the hat off. We will get into this beast. Unfortunately, in my younger days, okay, the Bachmann for you. I bought a few of these, took the running gear out, and put Tyco 280 bodies on them. There's 3 screws. There's 1 screw at the back here. There's 1 screw here behind side air compressors, dual air compressors. There's a screw over here. These are Phillips. One. This will probably have a smoke unit in it, which I intend to take out as well. I do not use smoke units. They cause too much trouble, and they take power away from your locomotive, which is not good. Now, according to all get out, this should come off just like that. Oh, this one don't have a smoke unit. What do you know? It is a split frame, and my is it ever filtered. Okay, well, the body's on actually outside of missing the cab, and the bell, which can be replaced. That's easy enough to do. Pull a little broken piece out of there. We can replace the bell, but the body, piping, everything is actually in pretty nice shape. Nothing broken. So put another cab on it, a new bell, straighten the headlight out. And yeah, this is a different version than the ones I've had. So this one, they've got, what the hell have people done? Put the headlight under there. Well, that ain't gonna show on out in the boiler. Somebody's been under this thing. Okay, this is a different type of pancake motor than my other ones had. So far, this is a better version than the Kadar drives. I'm going to get rid of this old broken front pilot truck. That was a bad decision on Bachmann's part, taking that out of plastic. This does not stand up. However, I will keep it for a template for. I'm going to take these screws out of here and get that headlight out from underneath. But this don't look like it's Bachmann. This looks like somebody else's repair job. And I will say the front steps on this thing It's got to be the most useless steps I've ever seen. Not like their old ones. Usually this just pops out of here, but okay. We'll open up the bottom end and see what we got. This should. Oh, this is different too. Okay. There's my cylinders all come off. These, this front cowcatcher pilot and steps all comes off. They just slide in the cylinders. These will slide out too. I'm not too worried about the front being missing. The steam engine, we can always build another one of them, just like the rear wheel we did. Oh, coming out of there. There we go. So far, everything looks to be pretty good. No broken gears. These ones have the wheels, like the other ones pressing. These ones have the wheels they're screwed on. Something like similar to an old Barney, how they go together. Which is, I'm going to say, is a good idea. Oh, this thing got string and bugs and cobwebs, and this guy's been sitting for a while. I don't know who put the headlight in under there. How do you get the crazy thing out? It's another story. Come on. Don't you come. No? Okay. Okay, that's fine. These wheels look good. There's no cracks in them. So, yes, this is not for the faint of heart, but I've done so many of these. Oy. Gear looks good. Ah, if our motor's good, I don't see any reason. Oh, that's broken. Okay, that's got to be fixed. Okay, well, we do have crazy glue. That needs to be fixed. Okay. Not the end of the world. It's not good, but it's not the end of the world. And I really hate it when they use different types of screws. No. I was at the dollar store the other day, and I did find something that was really neat for your workbench. This was a dispenser for Q-tips. Highly great for your workbench. Highly recommend it. Well, I think it was only like $1.50 at the dollar store. I should have cleaned this out to start with. pardon me, 99% rubbing alcohol. Make sure it's 99.9%. 50% stuff is useless. Pardon me, I gotta watch the wheels on my office chair here. Okay, now to get this frame apart. This is the split chassis. Well, I'm hoping this poor old motor ain't all corroded up. Brush we can go to this side. Oh, there we go. Oh, the bugs. This poor old engine is dry as a bone and gone to the bugs. Think about going to the dogs. Yeah, it's over. So that's nice. Throw the gears in the straight and unbroken. The motor turns over free. Cool. And always remember to take these split frames apart. Make sure you don't lose your separators. Plastic separator. Use your insulators. That can stay there. Now we'll take the brushes out and see what they look like. This locomotive picks up power from each side of the chassis. Wow. And you screwed him in. Okay, I gotta get a finer screwdriver. And it wants the spring. Good, the spring's not compressed, it's not been overheated. The brush looks like it's okay, not burnt. Again, we're going to launch that spring. It's also in good shape. Aye. Anyway, you want. Whoop. That one's stuck in. No, not too bad, but there is some dirt in here, yeah. There and whatnot. Unfortunately, I don't want to take the gear off, so I'm going to be cleaning the motor where it is. Pardon me while I go fetch it on a piece of paper towel. Hang on, folks. Okay, we're back. We're still recording. Q-tip and clean this off with a Q-tip, then I'll go at it with the fiberglass pencil. However, something tells me this thing was smoking at one time. Not sure I like There we go. Fiberglass pencil. Glue off. Also, I just found out these fiberglass pencils, after you use them a while, let them sit in some clean rubbing alcohol for half an hour or so. And it cleans the ends of your brushes back up again, bristles back up again. Well, it's cleaning up pretty nice. But then you a tiny bit further out. It's cleaning up pretty nice. I just don't know if I like that smoke that was in here. I just go down these slots with the fiberglass pencil, and these kind of motor keeps nothing, make sure there's nothing in them. They're all good and clean. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A nice clean commentator. I will just pour it in the drink, give it a drink. And while that's soaking, we're going to clean up the rest of the thing here. Right. This guy never even got any grease that come out of the factory. Some folks down the States use odorless mineral spirits for this. If you can get some, cool. But rubbing alcohol does do the job too. It evaporates fast. I got a little brass. These are little wire brushes you can get out of the dollar store. They're handy for cleaning up these frames. Cleaning off the corrosion. Don't ever touch the commentator with that wire brush. But done. Well, it does clean off a little bit, you know. Be careful doing this too, ladies and gentlemen. You don't two rim buncers and put it through your finger, the palm of your hand. It's been known to happen a few times. Everything looks good. I'm just going to give it a taste of just give it a taste. A couple of blocks here. And workbench. And there we go. Q-tip. And short. When you want to pull a little off, the whole works comes off. Just gonna, we got one stuck. I'm just gonna do that. And, yeah, they work okay. And this is just a taste of oil on the front bearing. And it should be able to put the motor back together. Well, it's spinning. Oh, nice. Okay. Brush it up. Not too rambunctious in case you break them. Just get a little bit of the front off them. Fitting. I'm just going to give him a little bit of a polish. Just take the oxidization off the brushes. You don't need too much. Just you'll see when they come nice and oxidization, they look clean. Try not to launch him across the room. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Oh, get in there. Oh, you never got it. There. Just a little bit of oxidization on these. It goes against the commutator. You just very, very gently polish them up till they get dull. Yep. fiberglass pencils are the cat's meow for doing this. Not good. Oh, he went in nice. String is not compressed, he's good. Just let it air dry. And the hole. You know, these things are all the same, it don't matter what side you put them. Clean this red stuff off. Real light fine sandpaper. This does pick up contact from the chassis, so if you can get that glue, whatever it is to use off of here, the better you'll have for contact. Well, before I put that on there, I'm going to clean off the screw. I'm going to take this stuff, that in. That with the top. It's on there. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, being a mechanic, I'm used to doing both hands. I am right-handed by, okay. You can't write left-handed. Oh, that's not sticky. So I can use my tools with left-handed. Let me get a sharp knife. This much on it, you're not going to get proper power pickup. Insulating your screw here. Let's come to think of it, how do they get power pickup in this one? That's interesting. Hey, that stuff sticks. Yeah. Just find sandpaper and polish it off the best you can. As long as this area is clean, where the screw makes contact to transfer the power, you should be good to go. Just make sure you wash the sanding dust off when I was doing. Whoops, I need the spring. As I said, that stuff is sticky. Don't much torque on that. You snap. There are brass screws. You can snap them. Oh, I see what they've done. This goes to picks up power from this one. Okay. This is the power pickup. Let's turn it on and see if we got power. Power pack. And just see if we got anything. Oh. Oh yeah. Doesn't seem to be all the hot. No, they haven't got much power. That's why. Oh, he's going. Well, I think our motor is not. There he goes. There we go. Now he's coming to life. Now he's revving up more and more and more. This is why you never buy a used locomotive or it's steam or diesel. Take a home and throw them on the track and try and run them right away. You don't service them first, you have a tendency to burn out your motors and waste your money. Anything you buy used, make sure you take it apart and have it serviced. If you can't service it, take it to a hobby shop and have it serviced. Otherwise, you can do more harm than good. We should be able to put our chassis back together and clean everything up. You see a lot of them things on Craigslist and Kijiji and a few other places. They say they've tested them and all they're running and everything, but still they should be serviced before you put them on the rails. Somebody would have put that on the rails and have burnt the motor out. We're going to put a little bit of fluid up, and we're going to put a little bit of grease. Cleaning that valve gear is going to be fun. Yep, let's go. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to use the electronic cleaner on it. That'll work. Where's my grease? This is our Teflon label 106 lubricating grease for Teflon for plastic gears. Give it a touch on where the gears go together. Then I'm going to put a touch on here because that's rubbing. Touch on there. Now this thing gives this little thing a bit of a taste of oil. The oil will mix with the grease and give it a little bit of lubricating properties. And I'm going to a little bit here, just because it's rubbing on the tiny bit too much. Some on it, rubbing on the. We don't need our blocks no more. We got the motor in. This side, we'll put our frame back together. As I remind you, these are your insulating washers. Pull the frame apart. Little slots they go in each side of the frame. Okay. Big fingers. They just sit in there. Give this frame a good. We don't have a motor, so we can give this frame a good scrubbing with the wire brush. Remove all this corrosion. And like this engine was used and dropped. Broke the cow catcher off it. Mind you, the pilot is still here. The cow catcher is missing. But like it's being a steam engine, we can build our own one of them. We just put a tab of grease in where the bearing tool fits. Just for the devilment of it. Okay, now this should slide that together. Right. So, still that. Now I have a nice little brass screw. Alrighty. Oh, look at that. Go right in the hole. How nice is it? And again, not too tight. They're brass. And 2 rambunctious, you can strip them or snap them off, which you don't want to be doing. And just like that, our chassis is back together. So now, we can see if that motor's gonna still run. Yes. I'm the other way. Very good. Okay. Now on to our this mess. Great. I don't know if that's a clean up with this. What I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit off camera. Hang on. I'm going to hit this with electronic cleaner. This is electrical contact cleaner. You can get it out of any automotive store. This came from Canadian Tire. You probably don't have that down the States. But this cleans all kinds of electronic stuff. Like any automotive store will have it. Oh, that cleans some up. Can is empty. Ah, that helped. The alcohol clean it off. Almost looks like it was in a house with cooking grease. Oh, just nasty. Only on one side. Trying to find out what year this one was made. Because this was a better version than the Kadar one. Much better version. The Kadar system was. This is a Hong Kong made. The other, the Kadar is a China made. And these were a better made model. Poor guy got. Oh, he was dry. More into metal off the piston. That's broken too, okay. That's crazy, glue that part up. If I wasn't such a chicken, I'd take one of those screws out and see how those wheels go on there, but the old grandpa would say if it ain't broken, don't fix it. He's rolling up along. That side rod's gonna be fixed. Very gently. And two rambunctious 2-inch bolts, just make sure they're straight. Okay. Right. I did there, ladies and gentlemen. I just put the point on this toothpick. So just a little bit of CA on there. And that dry. I'm just going to take this body over to the sink and give it a bit of a quick wash. Well, that's dry, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be off camera for a second. This one could be an earlier version without smoke. So it could be a earlier version. I prefer them without smoke. And they did do one for a plastic sheep locomotive. They did do a nice job of detail on them, I gotta admit. That come up pretty nice. Say no, none of the rods or anything are broken. And the piping's in good shape. I do have a cab roof, but unfortunately it's in Surrey, BC. Again, don't do me any good down here, I know. One of these days, we'll get it down here. And you're working on a disability pension. Money don't go very far. You know, I think we could put the frame on this. Yeah, we should go put this. Well, no, we can't. We go to. Okay. Almost cooking grease. Right. brake hangers here. Yeah. Well, we'll see if we get this side back together. This is going to be fun. At least caught that out on the back of it. See it. And what I've heard. For the sake of getting this roll gear back together, I wonder if it's going to suck off the lump of it. Ah. This just makes it easier to put the roll gear back together, ladies and gentlemen. Plus, I could build another pilot for it. put a light touch of grease in here with these. That's what's going on. So far, so good. Maybe. Okay, we're upside down, ladies and gentlemen. That's better. All right. Okay, I'm going to make this rear wheel up. Oh. So, I'm going to put some grease on there. I'm just going to put a touch of oil on that to blend in with the grease. Lubricate them gears. We're going to put a touch of oil on there. Doesn't take much, it just takes a taste of oil. Now the fun part begins. these can be a real pain in the derriere. Don't want to break them. Then we get these brake hangers in, folks. Not break them. Not much room. Ah, we made it. Okay. Oh. Well, but we're just going to give all these monkey motion. We'll face the and then it moves, just gives it a little taste. Okay. When we put the body on, we're going to see we've got power still going. wheels. Motor's got torque. Oh, okay. And that'll work better. Okay, we put the body back on. Just like that. We didn't bother putting the headlight back in, ladies and gentlemen. I don't. That's not a big thing for me. Well, these little buggers can do it. Okay. Kind of too bad I didn't have a top down here, but oh well. We got him running. That's the main thing on the menu. This just slides right back in there, like that. So all there is to that, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's move a couple of things. Get my test track. We'll put her up on the test track. And see her spin. made this test track myself. Of course, yes, the power pack has to be on a different side, around on the game cable. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lost the camera out of the way. And there we have. I want to see if I can get a tender for him. Next time I put the layout up, I'll have another locomotive. I'd say he's running actually pretty nice. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call that a success and a win. And I'll find up some parts for him, a cap, and get another pilot truck for him. That was kind of silly making these out of plastic, but okay, I got the pattern. I can make one out of brass. Some pilot trucks on you. We'll have a nice little 280 steam locomotive. With that, ladies and gentlemen, from all of us at Pacific Grand Western Railway, thank you for tuning in, and I'd appreciate it if you could leave me a thumbs up, and if you could write some comments or something just to help the channel out, make YouTube happy, would be most welcome as well. With that, thank you very much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen.